Someone suggested that I play Mrs. Claus.
At a charity event, a holiday toy drive by one of the local charities.
I volunteered and I went up to the organizer and I was like, so and so said I should do this. And she was like, okay, done. And I was like, oh shit, that was quick. And then, it just happened.
And I told her not to do it. The reason that I told her not to do it was because I knew it would be a long, laborious process. When we go to these events, charity events or social events or whatever, we the type of people, we pull up, shake a few hands, give a few hugs, chat it up a bit, and then we out. We leave early, all that shit. But if you're Miss Claus,
Couldn't leave.
you have to stay till the end of the ceremony is done, and had to take all those pictures with all those kids. And it's like she wasn't getting paid for it. She was getting overstimulated, and she was coming to me like, baby, I need a drink. Come pour me a drink in the bathroom. And hungry, and she got to pee. And I just knew she was going to be uncomfortable doing it. It was asking for too much, especially if she's not getting paid.
There was food there, but the food wasn't for us. It wasn't for the people working the event. It was for the kids and the families. I'm hungry and these niggas is eating.
Now, some people might feel like it's a charity event, it's for the kids, we're supposed to do this and all that stuff, and that's fine. Whatever you decide to give to charity, that's fine, that's your business. What you decide to not give to charity, that's also fine, that's your business. Donating a gift or donating money is a different energy than donating your time. And being locked in, I was like, no, don't lock yourself in to where you forced to stay there and they volunteering to be a hostage. Neither one of us celebrate Christmas. Neither one of us teach our children any of the Santa Claus stuff. I didn't grow up celebrating Christmas at all. Like, I hated Christmas for most of my life. I don't care if kids have a Christmas. I never had a Christmas as a kid, and nobody volunteered to give me anything. And I'm not saying I don't want other kids to have a Christmas because I didn't have one. But what I'm saying is I'm not emotionally invested. I think kids should have electricity, food, clothing, shelter, hot water, heat, air condition, and books. If you want to throw a video game in there, if you want to throw a television in there or computer or tablet, that's fine. From loving adults. That's what kids deserve. That's what's necessary. If a kid don't have running water, that strikes a nerve in my heart. I feel like that needs to be changed. If a kid don't have heat, that needs to be changed. But if they don't have Christmas, I don't think it's a big deal.
Either way, it was my contribution to this charity for 2 years. And that part of it that he just spoke about, it was a conflict for me because, like you said, we don't do Christmas. I don't teach my own child about Christmas. So to be dressed up as this character for 2 years just for the kids, even when I don't instill this belief in my own child, it was just like, what am I really doing here? And to be doing it for free, it was just like, I can't do this every year for free.
I mean, it takes a lot of time. It took a lot of money for you to get all your makeup. They gave her a uniform, but like she had to get the wig and the gloves and all. And my girl loves dressing up and getting pretty and putting on makeup. But it's like you want to do it on your own terms. And when you're done, you're ready to be done. Unless I'm getting paid or unless this is my event, I never like being in the situation where I can't leave when I'm ready to leave.
Right. I had to be there for the pictures. I had to be there for the hugs. I had to be there for the smiles. It was just a lot. And I'm a very spiritual person. I believe in spiritual hygiene. So it's just like having everybody's kids around you and yeah.
Some of them kids have bad energy.
He says that I never encountered a child with bad energy, but it's like I get bad energy from the adults mostly and from the people working the event.
No, some of them kids came to my table and they was entitled and they was rude and they was a little bit of a roughhousing and pushing, and some of them kids did not have good energy. I'm sorry. Go to any public school in any inner city. You'll see 4th and 5th graders sitting in the detention office because they got bad energy. Don't act like just because people are under the age of 18 that they all have good energy. No. Some of your kids got bad energy, all right?
Yes.
So, like, yeah, I can say it because I'm not afraid of kids. And I was asking her, like, yo, when you got out of that Santa Claus suit, did you run to the car like Diddy and be like, yo, I need some sanitizer, I gotta take a shower?
It wasn't like that for me towards the kids, but like towards everyone else, yes. The adults, yes. But I would say the one thing that I did appreciate about it was that it was giving Black Santa, Mrs. Claus excellence. There were no white Santas. And if there was a white Santa, he was in the background somewhere until the real nigga appeared. The kids are seeing a Black Santa and a Black Mrs. Claus. Ain't no fat, white, jolly white people. It's Black excellence. So it was a good picture. I think that's what I appreciated about it most. Everything else was a hard no for me.
Would you do it again?
If I got paid, yeah, at least throw a sister $100 or something. Throw a nigga something. A plate, a check.
Some shortbread cookies.
Oh, fuck the cookies. No, I don't want to buy them shortbread cookies. A free thing from every vendor there. I don't know. Make a deal or something. It was a lot. And then they want us to help clean up and shit afterwards.
Did they?
Well, they asked you. That's
a random woman who was connected to one of the organizers asked me to help carry some woman and her kids' toys to her car. And it's like 20 degrees outside. And I had a table there, so I had to pack up my own things. And, you know, I refused her. Like, no, don't just volunteer me to go walk some random woman's toys to her car. You can ask, but she just volunteered me to, which I thought was presumptuous. But I refused her. I'm not doing that. Tell these kids carry their own toys, damn it. You know what I mean? For real, for real. If not, you got to make 2 trips. You got to make 2 trips. But nah, I wasn't doing that.
We had our own shit to worry about.
Yeah.
Back to like the adult aspect of it. I had a friend, emphasis on had. And before this event even started, like maybe a month before, she wanted to basically try to take my shine, which it got shut all the way down because no, this bitch was trying to be the Grinch. The person that she was trying to be would be distracting to the whole event, like all eyes on her. And it's like, you're trying to take away from the fact that I'm about to be the most beautiful person in the room and distract everybody and have all attention on you. And this event is not about you. It's about Santa and Mrs. Claus. You can't just insert yourself into an event that's been happening for years and years and years, and that character has never been a part of it. And you wouldn't even do it well. Just saying. Remember that?
I didn't know she was trying to be the Grinch. I thought she was trying to...
We talked about it after we all went out and got Mexican food.
I thought she was trying to be like Tinkerbell or...
No, she wanted to be the Grinch. And the Grinch would have outshadowed everybody. It would have Yes! The Grinch over Mrs. Claus and Santa? Come on now.
I don't think nobody was outshining you, baby.
Obviously. She never got the chance. And she couldn't do it on her best day. But the fact of the matter is, don't even suggest no shit like that, especially when you're supposed to be my best friend and it's the one night that I give myself to charity to look good as fuck for the Christmas holiday and you want to be the fucking Grinch? No. Everyone loves the Grinch. As mean and grinchy as he is, everyone loves the fucking Grinch. And if you see the Grinch standing next to fucking Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus, nobody's going to give a shit about the Clauses. It's the Grinch.
All right. I kind of would have liked to see her be the Grinch.
No.
To see how that played out. But you're right. Once you already got your situation locked down.
It's like this night is not about you.
It's impolite to just invite yourself. Like, I remember we did a show. I got invited to do a show. And, you know, I invited some of my peoples. And when we got there, one of my guys... he kept asking the show promoter to put him on the performance. And the show promoter's like, nah, I'm not doing this at the last minute like that. And he thought it was kind of rude. And he even complained to me about it. He was like, yo, your man...
He tripping.
Yeah. You got to handle that ahead of time. And you can't just volunteer to insert yourself into something else that's already been planned. I agree with that part of it.
Niggas think because they're your friend, they can get in the day of. You can't do that.
You got to go through the procedures.
Send in an application. Something.
What if I was the Grinch?
Well, you kind of are, but you don't need a costume for that.
You are now listening to the Street 16 podcast.